Every day when I used to wake up, I would hear the exact same sound. Come on, froggies, jump out of the bed, it's time for school. That's how my dad used to wake us up, both me and my brother. And me being only 10% awake, I got out of bed, turned off the PT light that we had, and my muscle memory would take me over to the toilet, where I was barely 10% awake, and I would think about all of the different dreams that I had, the weird amalgamations of the different thoughts that I had during my life, the bizarre stories that my mind came up with. And so I would think about, oh, this was nice. Yeah, falling down. That was pretty scary. And then I would realize, oh shit, I have been here for the past 3 minutes. So I would rush down the stairs and I would quickly dress up, not even doing any of the looks maxing stuff like brushing my teeth, doing my hair, putting on deodorant, and I would basically hop into the car like a little gremlin. I wouldn't even shake hands with my father. I wouldn't even talk to my brother. We would just instinctively go to school. It was basically muscle memory. We weren't even 50% awake. Now when I wake up, I am at least 80% awake. But that's besides the point. So we would get into the car, me and my brother barely awake, and drive off to school. Without even talking to our father. That's how shit our relationship with our father was. We would hop out of the car, literally not even blinking, and we would be already at school. We would go to the changing room, we would change our shoes, and slowly walk up the stairs towards our classroom. I would enter the classroom, and I wouldn't say anything to anyone. Not because I didn't knew anyone, but it was because I was so bad at the relationships with other people that I just couldn't maintain a conversation with anyone. And the people that I did knew, I didn't really get along with them. Not because I hated them, but because we just didn't have the right topics to talk about. So I would sit down, put my backpack beneath my desk, and I would prepare for the lesson that I would have, and I would eat my breakfast. The same one that I've been having for the past couple of years. The same bread with butter and ham. And only being 60% awake, the lesson would start. 7:30 a.m. would roll around, and our head teacher would come into the class. And she would already start yapping about the subject that she used to teach. And me, not being interested in the topic at all, and having the shit attention span that I used to have, my mind used to drift away. Literally, I couldn't even focus for not even 5 minutes. I would used to focus on the different clouds, or not even the clouds, basically just looking out of the window like like a monk or something like that. Or when our digital board was on and there was the time, I would focus on that shit like a maniac. You know, like the kid who wants the candy, but his parents won't buy it for him. That was basically me, every time the board was turned on. And then my teacher would say, "Hey TR, what's the plural dative form of stealing in Slovakian language?" And I used to look at her for 5 seconds straight. And before I could even process what she said to me, some nerd already answered it for me. That's how shit my focus was. I literally used to think about different topics when I was supposed to figure out the answer. And then she would, as usual, yell at me. But I just used to say, whatever, and time went on. So then the classroom ended, and I went to eat lunch, and then I went home, being unfulfilled, without any life, any activities, any friends, nothing. I would come home, throw the backpack to the kitchen, grab my phone, and spend time watching bullshit content on YouTube for 5 hours straight. The way I got out of this cycle and actually managed to fix my focus, to get the better relationships with people that I loved, with the people that I wanted to be friends with, to finally be focused on the work that I wanted to do, to finally build an empire and succeed on YouTube. There was one good habit that I stumbled upon that changed everything for me. This habit was meditation. But before we explain meditation as a whole, you need to first understand this. You have to realize that as a man, you have a limited time on this planet. Your time, your life in general, is your most valuable currency. And everything wants to take it away from you. Whether it's that YouTube video, Minecraft, or other video games, that fine TikTok girl you saw dancing the other day, they all want to take away your attention, because every single second of your life is a test. It's a test of if you're focused or not. It's a test whether if you're living to your fullest potential or not. And the way you resist these temptations is to breathe. Think about it. When you breathe, you cannot be mindless. When you breathe, you manually have to think about if you're full or not. You have to manually activate the muscles in your nose to breathe in and breathe out. The way you breathe mindfully is to breathe in through your nose all the way down until it hits your stomach, and then breathe out of your mouth for as long as possible. Now the truth is, you can pretty much use anything to focus on. It doesn't always have to be your breath. It can be, for example, focusing on your butt cheek or the random muscle in your body. Like for example, when something is itching on your body, you can basically focus on that and stay mindful on it. The possibilities are endless, so just pick one. But I suggest that you pick breathing, because in my opinion it is the most reliable and you get the best results from it. Okay? So with that said, let's finally talk about meditation. The way meditation fixes your focus and improves it is because it forces your focus on that one activity. You focus on nothing except for that one activity, the itching or that one muscle, or basically anything. It can be like the birds outside singing, etc. Anything, as long as you can focus on it and consciously analyze it. Now remember, life will always test you, so you always have to consciously think to bring back your attention to your breath or to that activity. You have to always remember, every time your mind drifts away, whether you start thinking about random thoughts like the homework you have coming up, or that Minecraft house you want to build, or what will you eat, you have to always think back to the fact that you're still meditating, and that you have to breathe. We will do now a quick 30-second meditation session together. Sit down on the ground, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. I will do this with you as well. So remember, breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth. I will tell you when to breathe in and when out. You can pause the video and sit down on the ground. Do it right now, otherwise you'll learn nothing from this video. Ready? Okay. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. You can open your eyes now. You can now stand up and sit on your chair if you're watching this on your computer. Good job. Because now you've just meditated. And I want you to start doing this good habit for the rest of your life. This good habit is non-negotiable, and it will undoubtedly fix your focus. Just think about the benefits of mindfulness. You'll be able to focus on the people that you love better and relate more to them. You'll be more empathetic and come up with conversation topics that you can talk about with them easier. You can resist the bad temptations like video games, social media, fapping, etc. So always remember, meditate, meditate, meditate. I recommend that you start doing this every single day when you wake up for the rest of your life, and slowly start scaling up the time that you meditate for. So today you've done 30 seconds of meditation. Nice. Tomorrow you can do 40. Then the next day you can do 50. The next day 60 seconds. You want to progressively overload this until you can do at least 8 minutes of mindful meditation. That should be enough. It's about the time that I do it every single day when I wake up. And I have to say, it has improved my focus tremendously. Okay, bro? Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Nobody is better at being you.